So, I bought this van, okay? Like, literally, this is a story. I'm on here talking about it. I literally bought a minivan, okay? Like, I've been without a vehicle. You guys know that my van has been broken for what, 2 months? I can't even think about it. And then before that, I mean, I really wasn't driving anywhere anyways. I don't have to take the kids back and forth to school now. Quarantine. I'm ordering food, like, shit's fine. I don't really need a vehicle, but then I was like, I do need a vehicle. So, high school graduation, I guess they're wanting people in vehicles. That's a whole nother video because I can tell you how I feel about that. But so, like, okay, I buy this vehicle, I buy this van. And like here, and here's the issue. I'm really drawn to the van and I don't know why. Like, I don't know why I want this stupid van. Like, I looked at several, I kept being drawn to it. I keep doing readings and I'm like, is this really? Because like I liked it when I saw it at first, but then it's like through the picture, but then it's like when I got in there, I kind of smelled it. I was like, I don't like the way it smells, but I can clean that. You know what I mean? I got no problems here. First thing I did after I bought it was go get it detailed. So now it's like, it smells just like laundry, which is fine because me and my kids will muck our own shit up. But like, so it was always kind of like the way I felt about this van was I like it, but type of a thing. And it's like, is this how I should feel when I go into purchasing a vehicle? Like, and I'm trying to lower my standards a little bit, because I'm obviously just trying to work with like what I got right now. And I almost feel like I want to shake my head because it's so typical of the stories that you hear about like dealing with a used vehicle, dealing with a used car salesman, and like shit that happens with single moms. I'm thinking, oh my gosh, I hope this guy is caring. You know what I mean? Like, this is just some shit too, because of all like the most craziest shit. I wish I could bring up a picture of my van. You know what? I might take you guys outside to look at it. It is daylight. I guess I could show it to you. And I mean, I do this kind of thing. I guess I could go out there and film a video right quick about this van. So, but see, like, I don't know, whoever's watching my video, I don't want some weirdo watching my video either and knowing what I drive. So, listen, I buy this van, right? It's a minivan. I'm downsizing from what I typically drive, which is a full-size Savannah. Okay. I never wanted to really get rid of that van. I'm not getting rid of it, but it's indrivable. And the engine's fine. Everything's fine. I put brand new tires on it. The frame just cracked right in half. So it's toast. I've had rumors of people on Facebook saying they think they could fix it. And it's like, I took it to 4 different people and they all said, done. Non-drivable, non-fixable. This is it. So that's that for my Savannah. And I was like, well, I don't really need such a big van anymore. I would have kept it fine, but I mean, 2 of my kids are grown legal adults. 2 more of them pretty much act like they are. And, these little 3, I have them, but I don't need such a large capacity seating for like, I think it was about 8 people that I had to account for before, 8 or 9. And I think 8. And then, like, so I'm like, well, I'm not going to get another Savannah. Even though I loved it, I wasn't on the lookout for another one. I was just like, hey, I want some cute minivan, like a newer type one. And I did not even want to even think about going with the SUV. It's just no, I'm like, I like my mom vans. I really do. Um, they're good vehicles. And would you even let me tell you, like, here I'm getting sold this dream and like everything's wrong with it. Like, I don't understand how I could have even done this. So here's the thing though, like, I looked at the engine, but like, I don't know what an engine's supposed to look like. So like, him showing me the engine, you know, I have no clue what part is what is supposed to go where. So I'm just like, okay, I mean, it looked clean enough. Who the fuck knows, right? So fast forward, and I get home to, like, this is even 2 days later, or maybe the next day. Uh, my neighbor up the street came down and checked it twice because he does that. He fixes vehicles and he has a garage. So, like, gonna probably hire him to do these fixes now, but like, this whole thing, like, the fact that all this shit needs fixed is like pretty crazy, right? So this is like, hold on, I need a drink. Okay, so here I'm thinking to myself, is this really a classic thing that happens to a single mom? Like, I know I don't know nothing about nothing when it comes to cars. Like, and so I don't know, like, I know I looked in that hood a couple of times, and I think I might have showed it to 1 or 2 people, and they're all agreeing like this van is a bit fucked. Um, like, he told me it was like a little dinged up on the outside. And I'm thinking, oh, okay, I can deal with that. That's not a problem. I was like, if that makes it cheaper. And then it turned out that 2 other people that work on cars said, oh, no, it's not a little banged up. This was hit hard. Like, the alignment may be off. Like, all this other shit, okay? It's got duct tape on it though, and that immediately I thought, oh, my other cars have duct tape. This one has duct tape. I can relate with this. For some reason, I really wanted this vehicle. I liked the dark tint on the back. It's a midnight blue, like Team Wicked. It's literally looks like Team Wicked. Um, and I was like, I can tint them other windows, get some sweet fucking rims. This will be hot machine, you know? I'm like, a little dings and some duct tape. Guess what? I'm going to buy a LeBra for it, and it's going to have leather, and those little dings and scratches, doesn't even matter, right? Well, it's not a little ding and a little scratch. It is on the outside, but I guess when you do open up the hood, apparently shit's moved around from a major hit, is what both claimed. 2 people that don't even know of each other. both claim looks like a major hit on this van. So I'm thinking a little ding. Oh, a mom hitting a grocery cart, not a big deal. Done it before, like. So I'm getting like a wrong story about this vehicle is what I really think. Oh, and that's not even the whole part. The gas leaked everywhere. It's like so gross. I feel bad to even have it parked on my street. I had to get it out of my driveway because it left a big spot on my driveway, okay? And then I forgot that it was there and I almost slipped on it while I was walking out to my car. Like it was a whole embarrassing thing. Like, oh, I had to catch myself. Actually, my neighbor, the mechanic who was there, grabbed my arm. Luckily, we were actually walking out to the van I had parked on the street. And I slipped in the shit. It has been one crazy thing with this van after another. So, yeah. So the motherfucker leaks gas. And from what the mechanic, both two different ones say, there was some putty put up under the gas tank that had a large puncture in it. And because of the placing of this large puncture in this gas tank, the gas will just leak out everywhere continually, and it will only hold like not even a fourth of a tank in it. I'm like, I can't deal with that. Like, I have a sensitivity to chemicals. I even told this guy that, like, I had actually spoken about it out loud 3 times because I declined, like, to be around whatever or go certain places because of it. And I was like, I have a sensitivity to gasoline and chemicals and stuff, and I'm like, I stay away from it. I know people think I'm an empath is what I am, but usually they just think I'm crazy or something, or, then I don't know. But it has to be spoken about. I do not go to gas stations. Like, people who know me could back me up on this. Maybe those of you who I've ever asked to go to the gas station or get gas for me, you don't understand. I have like detoxified myself and I'm on a healing journey. Like, I'm on a spiritual, like, awakening, empathic bust like thing. You know what I mean? Like, I can feel so much. I can feel so much energy. Chemicals could just wipe me out. I'll get dizzy. It was just awful. And as I was driving home, I'm like, why does this smell like gas? I'm like, ugh. And I actually was like, I have a coronavirus mask thingy. I'm like, wouldn't that be crazy? Because I was like, I'm not going to wear this mask for corona. But I was like, if I wore that mask so I didn't breathe in the gasoline, you know what? I didn't. I didn't even. What I did was, put my thing like that and then try to keep my windows down. I'm like, what the hell? I was like, so this whole thing has been like stupid and crazy. And then I keep doing readings and they keep saying I'm supposed to keep this van and get it fixed. And I'm like, listen, the gasoline is too much on me. And like, even two different tarot readers told me, yeah, I'm supposed to have this van. And that's why I keep like, why am I drawn to this van? It's not even that nice. Like, okay, it's okay, but like, I would prefer something at least 7 years older, maybe a little more like features. There's not even a key fob. And I'm like, what? I have to put a key in and turn it to even get my door open and then have to do the same thing for the kids on the other side? No, can we just have some buttons? Like, And then on the advertisement, it said there's a rear camera or thing. And I don't see that anywhere. I don't even know how the hell. But it's like at this point, I don't know I don't know what I'm doing with buying this van. Like I don't like regret it like I do. I kind of regret it. Like ego Erica regrets it. Um but spiritual higher self Erica is saying, what are we mirroring here? What is this vehicle bringing out here to purge, I guess. Numerous internal problems, but yet for some reason I'm supposed to have this vehicle. Um, so that's the story with it. I don't even know what's going on really. Okay, so here's the update. I did end up calling. Now I asked them twice. I'm like, what's the return policy? Because he was like, you know, I had to sign this paper that said as is, like it is what it is. This is a heap of problems and now it's yours. Pretty much, but it's like, maybe this heap of problems isn't worth quite as much as I paid for this heap of problems, because it looks like I'm just going to have to double my payment to fix all this heap of problems. And if I wanted to spend that much, I would have just bought that newer, nicer vehicle that's like 7 years older, more features. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't want to spend that much. So, like, I'm kind of pissed off that now I got to pay a whole shit ton more to fix all these issues. And it's like, if I would have known that all this shit was the problem, like, I would have not made that decision to purchase that vehicle for that price or at all. I wouldn't even have bought it for $1,000 because I don't want to be dealing with having to find people to do things and fix things. Like, I don't want to be in this game of needing my car fixed all the time and never have anyone reliable and having to talk to a bunch of different strangers, like gas in my driveway where my kids play. Like, no, I would not have ever even thought about purchasing that. I really thought I was just getting like a pretty okay vehicle. I knew it was used. I knew it came from Pennsylvania. But they said like Pennsylvania has some really strict laws about e-check and like safety. So it was supposed to be just a decent, safe vehicle that might not be so fancy, but it was $3,300. I ended up paying like 34 or 35 by the time I was done. And there goes my bank account. I was not wanting to have to fucking make a shit ton of repairs, but like that's what I'm doing now. So that's what I'm doing. So I don't know. Like, that's literally what I'm doing. And I don't know if I should show the van on video because I wouldn't know who would see this video, but I mean, come on. Like, I just think that's stupid that people can't just say this shit. Like, I think it just goes for a lot. It's like, what you see is what you get. You know what I mean? Well, I don't know what the fuck I'm even looking at. That's like me showing everybody, literally, if I opened my makeup case and I showed you all 129 plus different SeneGence Lip Sense lipsticks, I can tell you each color, which one is warm or cold. Like, I don't know what I'm looking at to see the lift up of a car engine. Okay. So it was like, there I am, just believing what people tell me, you know, kind of wondering, but it's like, what do I choose to trust? And I do. So apparently this is how I end up with a vehicle. Oh yeah, he said it's leaking oil too, and the battery's leaking acid. Like, this is a chemical warfare, and I just want nothing to do with any of this shit, really. It's freaking me out. It's really freaking me out. And I'm like, this is just too much shit. And he said it may even be misaligned. He won't know for sure until he's got it on the lift to replace the gas tank. You know, I originally would have wanted something black, a little newer. I don't know. Is this what I get for settling? I mean, this could be a life lesson. This could be a real life lesson. Like, you know what, Erica? I did deserve the more expensive vehicle. I did deserve that $6,000 vehicle. I did deserve the newer, nicer van. And because I sold my own self short, thinking, well, if I just spent every little thing I could ever find to get that van, I was like, well, what if I have that van sitting there and, oh, I need money for groceries or, you know, something else, rent too, and all those bills. So like, yeah, so I'm like, well, I'll just get something a little less than what I really want, just to be responsible. Well, it's just more of a hell problem, basically. I don't know. Shit's fucking whack, y'all. So, yeah. I don't know exactly what's going on with this vehicle right now, but I guess I'll keep people posted if they care to hear about it. And yeah, so like I'm still not driving anywhere because I had to park it on my street. I did not want nothing. I didn't want it really near my house, but it's like I don't want hazards like that on my street or near my house. Like, I just don't want a gas leak anywhere near. And they're like, oh, it's safe, it's safe. And I'm like, no, like, gasoline leaking is not safe. Like, I don't want to be a part of this. You know, now I feel like I'm hurting the environment. Like, I don't know what to do. You know, I don't want that gasoline going down the drain. See, it's like so much toxicity, and I just don't want to contribute to the toxicity. Okay, I don't know. Anyways, that's my story. That's my story about this van. Okay, bye.